My farm, my little piece of heaven, had been in the family for generations. We'd worked this land, nurtured it, and it had always provided for us. But when a fancy new housing development popped up next door, so did a homeowners association, or HOA, with a serious power trip. At first, it was just petty letters. My rooster crowed too early. My fence wasn't the right shade of white. I tried to be a good neighbor. I really did. I painted the fence. I tried to reason with them about the rooster. He's a rooster. That's what they do. But they weren't interested in reason. They were interested in control. The letters got more aggressive. They claimed my farm was an eyesore and violated their precious bylaws, even though my property wasn't even technically part of their association. I showed them the property lines, the deeds, everything. It didn't matter. One afternoon, things took a dark turn. Two huge guys, clearly hired muscle, showed up at my gate. They didn't introduce themselves, they just said the HOA was tired of waiting, and that if I didn't clean up the farm, they'd be back with bulldozers to do it for me, threatening to demolish my home, my family's legacy. Oh, that was the last straw. They thought I was just some simple farmer they could push around. They underestimated me. I spent the next few days, not in a panic, but in the local library's law section and consulting with an old friend who happened to be a brilliant lawyer. And that's when I found it, a beautiful, elegant, and perfectly legal trap. It was a little-known agricultural zoning law, a right-to-farm statute, specifically designed to protect long-standing farms like mine from nuisance complaints from new developments. The trap was set. I sent a certified letter to the HOA, not pleading, but informing them. I quoted the statute word for word. I detailed the history of my farm, predating their entire development by nearly a century. And I laid out the severe legal and financial penalties they would face for harassment and any attempt to damage my property, citing the exact codes. The silence that followed was deafening. No more letters, no more thugs. The HOA president, who had been so smug, couldn't even look me in the eye when we passed in town. They had walked right into my trap, and it snapped shut on their arrogance. They messed with the wrong farmer. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've ever had to stand up for what's right, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tales of justice.